Welcome back to MarsVR. This is the final update. James, take us through what's happened.
We're so thrilled to announce that we've reached our goal. Over $106,000 raised from 201 amazing backers.
Those 201 backers were actually spread across all of our reward pledge levels. I'm personally really excited about the Easter egg levels, putting people's names that are going to be hidden into the Mars experience. But also there's going to be a load of schools that are going to get one-on-one support from us. James, tell us a little bit about the things that you found particularly interesting.
Yeah, and also we're really thrilled to see that the Rover Explorer package was purchased, which is going to allow us to build that module. And all 10 of the MDRS 3-day packages were purchased, as well as 9 of the 1-day. And that's a huge level of support for the Mars Society.
That means 19 people are going to have an experience that is generally not open to the public. So those 19 people are going to go to a place that very few people in the world have gone to. Historically, they've been essentially scientists, researchers, and astronauts in training.
So now we're getting into development, and our first public release is the goal. We will have several modules that we're working on, and that includes the Mars Desert Research Station terrain, buildings, and training, but also many other features.
An easy way of looking at that is there are 2 parts. There is building the MDRS in the Utah desert and making a virtual version of it and all of the associated training along with it. Then on the other side, we have the Mars version. So building a replica of what it's going to be like to build on Mars, live on Mars, survive on Mars. With that, that means you will not only be the first person to walk on Mars, you'll be the first person to fly on Mars, to drive a rover on Mars, and even explore lava tubes.
And we'll also be adding in K-12 curriculum and museum experiences.
Which takes us on to the next area, the technology. With all of this expertise that we've gained, this knowledge that the amazing people out there, NASA have reached out to us, teachers have reached out to us, we've learned a lot along this way. And we're now trying to involve all of the technology and our amazing partners to make this the most immersive experience on the planet, or you could say the most immersive experience out of this world. So in MarsVR, what we're actually going to enable you to do is feel what it's like to be on Mars. That means full body haptic suits using the Tesla suit. That means virtual smells from Haptic Soul. And that means walking on Mars using cyber shoes.
And also driving on Mars using the VR platform.
As well as walking on Mars in the Infinideck.
And all of these technologies are available now. They're commercial off the shelf. These aren't prototype technologies in some secret lab. These are all available today.
And it means you can purchase these things. And if you decide to do so, give us a call because we can probably get you a discount. Another thing to note about this is because they are off the shelf peripherals, that means technology that you can buy anywhere. What we want to do is make everybody have these experiences. So one of those add-on things that we're going to build is accessibility using the Microsoft Adaptive Controller and other assistive technologies. So that means everybody, anywhere, on almost any device, irrespective of a disability, should be able to experience some of these modules.
And that's going to be so important for getting this out to the public and making sure that a wide variety of people can experience this.
Yeah, because after all, we're not all going to be able to go to Mars physically, but at least virtually we can all be there.
And so we really need your help as well. This is not a project that we're going to develop alone. We're looking to the community and the scientists and everyone out there to help us.
So if you've got a skill set as a teacher, as an educator, someone who knows about Mars, someone who's worked at NASA or knows about the ingenuity or perseverance, or you know about space travel, or you're a doctor, or you're just someone who has a passion about space and Mars, we want to hear from you. We want to get your involvement in there. Similarly, if you're a 3D modeler or a developer, if you've got some skills and some time that you want to offer us, we would love to get you involved. This is a community build for the world.
Our public release, the core platform we call it, will be open sourced and will be a volunteer project long term. So everyone that knows how to build in Unity and use Blender for 3D modeling can help us today.
So if you have those skills, please go to marsvr.com and drop us a line.
And so now we're going to get into our development phase. Our timeline is essentially in 6 weeks, we'll be able to give our early access backers build, and we're shooting for our public release in the late summer, as well as additional rover, explorer, and haptics releases in the fall.
And to explain that a little bit further, this is roughly a 6-month build window. But anyone who's backed this project so far, we're going to give you early access so you can explore as we're developing this. And indeed, some of you out there, you know who you are. James and I are going to give you some personal tours of some of this space. But similarly, anyone who's backed us thus far, reach out if you have any questions. We'll be glad to jump in, because this is going to be a multiplayer experience. So we can show you some of this stuff as a beta, early access, give you a personal tour.
Yeah, we're really excited when the multi-user functionality is up and running, and to be able to give people guided tours, especially to our backers first.
To wrap that up, that means while this is a 6-month experience, you'll be able to experience the first parts of this in about 6 weeks.
So thanks again for all your support. We couldn't have done this without you. And remember, learn the science,
Live the journey,
and
we'll see you on Mars.